Well, seeing as how we're working on Teddy Ursa, over in Pokemon Gold, I figured we might as well work on, Don Phanpy in Pokemon Crystal. Because you can catch it early in this gen. Though I have to admit, Donphan and Phanpy are a bit weird. Not that they're elephants. The weird thing about them is that they learn moves at the same level. Like, if Phanpy evolves, it doesn't learn moves later, it just learns a different set of moves. So if you evolve at 25, but Phanpy gets Takedown, Donphan gets Fury Attack. 33 they both get Rollout, 41 Phanpy gets Endure, while Donphan gets Rapid Spin, and at 49, Phanpy gets Double Edge, while Donphan can have the Mighty Earthquake. So if you actually want a stab move on your elephant, you have to evolve it. It's a bit weird that that's actually a requirement, and I don't think you can... I'm not sure if you can even learn Earthquake via TM, because sometimes the games are weird like that. I have to go double check it again. Because some Pokemon can learn moves, but they can't learn them via TM again. I don't get why. One of the shining examples I remember that is Meganium, because they can learn, Reflect and Light Screen through Level Up, but can't learn the TMs for Reflect or Light Screen. Which makes no sense. Like, you can learn this move naturally, why can't I teach it to you with a TM? But, it is what it is. I have to admit that I think Donphan, gets the better deal considering it learns Earthquake, though. I mean, who doesn't want a powerful stab move? Though, oddly enough, when Phanpy levels up, the stats that most increase really are its attack stats and defense. I don't know if I got an ideal name for someone that controls an elephant. Really can't think of anything. Well, when in doubt, go with a generic name, I guess. As long as it's short. After all, Mary's quite contrary by not evolving her Pokemon. Even if there's only going to be one of them. Though I'm kind of not sure what sort of shenanigans we're going to have to pull off to make this run work. I suspect when we get up to Lance, we're going to be in for a really bad day. Because unlike, Venusaurs can go for a Sleep Powder combo and then go for overwhelming hits that just push its way through, Phanpy's going to need some strategy to get through that battle. And that strategy's probably going to be just more overwhelming force, just really quick kills with that's wrong, but, whatever. Who cares what day of the week it is? Fine, just leave my clock alone. I don't really care. Honestly, I think the no answer is actually faster in this case. But whatever. Let's go get our Pokemon. And I think we're gonna take Totodile. That might seem weird considering, Feraligatr can learn, Ice Punch and stuff like that, but our rival is going to be far more dangerous if he has access to Meganium. Because it gets access to Razor Leaf really early on. And we're going to have a hard time dealing with his Ghastly early on. I guarantee it's going to be a nightmare. Because the only way to deal with it is going to be to struggle. Yeah. It's gonna suck really bad. Oh man, email, huh? I will definitely be looking forward to the day we learn Rollout to deal with that ghost. But even that's not an ideal option, because it can freaking curse us. If we add in Meganium, yeah, we're gonna be in for a hard time dealing with him, I guarantee it. Teddy Ursa just has better options with his access to elemental punches. But I guess that, it's a self-inflicted curse in this case. Yes, obviously. I mean, I don't know how much easier it'd really be if he did have Totodile, but we're just gonna assume this would be the worst star for us to pick, just because Meganium has just got access to Reflect and stuff too. It can make me have a really bad day. Okay. Let's, we're gonna have to stop and save here for a moment. After all, you know, we gotta use a lot of Game Shark codes to get this started. The game's probably gonna freak out at some point if I don't, you know, stop. But yep, here's our baby elephant. Oh good, it's a male one, so it has better attack stats. I didn't try going for max stats, though. I'm too lazy to do that. Give me a second. I'll admit, I'm probably gonna really wish I'd given myself egg moves. Because we could have given ourselves Ancient Power, which would let us deal with the Ghastly at least. Because otherwise, all our moves are normal attacks, so we're gonna have to use Struggle. We're gonna have to enter that fight, you know, with just enough power points to knock out his first call Pokemon, then struggle our way to death against Meganium. I'm seeing a lot of resets in my future. Well, let's just tackle it. We gotta turn off animations again. How did you miss? I'm a freaking elephant! Ugh. Like, I just don't know how you do it. Would be nice if we started out with, like, rollout, to be honest. But it is what it is. Stopped again? These random encounters are killing me! Man, I just so don't have to try and do the power grinding. And I don't know how you would get through a Bellsprout Tower. Because let's face it, we are a ground type. That would not be fun. Like, I probably have to come back for Flash later. It's gonna feel weird routing around it. Okay, that'll give me quick 24 experience points. Almost time to use our berry. Could go for the potion, but screw it, it's not worth it. It really isn't. Make sure I grab the berry in here. Because I'm gonna need a replacement, because we're gonna be using ours up, I almost guarantee it. Unless this thing tail whips a whole bunch. Come on. And yep. Off goes the berry. And the baby elephant continues to charge forward. Come on. A failed tail whip, huh? Well, I guess we do get the advantage on that. I think they get like a default drop of 25% or something. So, it's in our favor. Okay, do I want to equip it now, or do I want to wait? I can wait. Though I'll admit, coming through here during the day may have been better just because we would have had a better chance of finding a Cocoon Pokemon. Which would, you know, give me at least partially a better day. And let's continue up north. After all, we still have to go meet Mr. Pokemon. And we are in. Okay. Give me the egg, man. Make me feel like I'm gonna have a bad day. Man, I don't know if I'm ready for the grinding nightmare we're gonna be in for. Well, I guess that just means we should hit up every Pokemon trainer we can find. And set up some phone calls with a certain bug catcher, maybe, but By the time he calls, you're usually so far away, it's not worth it. It's the one nightmare around here, you know, that stuff. And oddly enough, we can't learn Mud Slap, I don't think. It's weird. Ugh. At least I feel like that's something we gotta be worried about. Oh, man. You would think Mud Slap would be easy, considering just about everything else can learn it, but okay. Though I may have remembering wrong, but I'll double check it in a bit when I get done with this. I guess if I'm wrong, I can talk about that, you know, in the next episode. Like, yeah, I should have better studied the TM list. I screwed up. But I don't think I'm wrong on this one. That's why I think that Ghastly's gonna be such a nightmare when we get to it. Ugh. Thankfully, Struggle actually swiping is considered a question mark attack in this game, so it can hit ghost types instead of being normal. Oh yeah. Maybe I should have stayed and fought that thing. Whatever. That's not particularly helpful. After all, you know, what's it gonna do for me? Let's, give everyone's favorite flying elephant, you know, a berry. I suppose that could be a funny joke, you know, to just cheat fly onto the elephant and be like, yep, it's Dumbo, a flying elephant. It'd be utterly ridiculous, but, you know, I guess it could be a meme for a little bit. Like, yeah, Phanpy can fly with its ears. Don't try and figure out how it can get that much lift, though. This battle shouldn't be that hard. It's not gonna know anything besides Tackle Attack. And Growl. Please crit. Oh, we're in a speed tie? If we lose, we lose. Though it's a bit weird I'm being overpowered by a Chikorita. Come on. But you just crit. Like, come on. Ugh. Like, I keep waiting for it. I don't know if that's really gonna lower my attack that much more at this point. I mean, there's a limit to how much you can really do this early on in the game with Growl. Though our rival basically handed us this fight by spending that second turn on Growl. Okay, finally got up to level 6 at least. Yes, yes, I know your name. Truly, it's a name to be feared. Not exactly sure how you'd find him, though. And you're not gonna have what I want yet. Well, if you come back at the right time, you can pick up the pink bow from her. I think it's a different character, but she only shows up later on, after you beat one of the gym leaders. Okay. Yeah, I was just fighting the guy that stole it. Not that he was particularly good at battling. Yes. Yes, yes it was. Yes, I know, we're lying to the police, how horrible. But let's turn in our mystery egg. Yeah, what else do you think it is? An Easter egg? Which I guess has double meaning sometimes, you know, depending on what time of year you say it. Yeah, it's the one in Violet City. Oh, I know. I've been on it many times. It is a long, long road. Okay, catching a Pokemon? Beyond a few of the obvious ones. Well, that'll do it for this episode. Till next time, then. See ya.